All right, guys, this is it. Last day. I even set up a slightly better camera for the tremendous event of having one last day, one last discussion. As you know, tomorrow is supposed to be the breather day, so we're not doing a video then. And then Thursday, that's that. So we're just going to pretty much use today to say goodbye and leave some parting words of the end of the semester. So let's go to the chat. So far, we have Kaylin here, and it looks like you're the only one. But I'm assuming Connor's nearby as well. Usually he's been checking in pretty regularly. So, Connor, if you're out there, please say hi, just so I know you're here. And if not, it's just me and Kaylin. So, it's been a crazy semester. This is not much I can really say about how this year went. We were just getting to know each other when all of a sudden this crazy turn of events. 2020 has been the year that you want to forget and the year that you want to remember. You want to forget it for a number of reasons, and you want to remember it, to be honest with you, for the same exact reasons. It's hopefully things start to calm down and we can get back to some normalcy. But if you've been paying attention at all, it's a strange, uncomfortable time for everybody for all the reasons that we're all aware of, with the virus, the protests, the upcoming election, constant divisiveness, and it's hard not to be aware of what's going on. And if I can leave any parting words or advice, what I would recommend is first, find something you guys are good at, that you like to do, that you can somehow find a way to monetize. And that means just make money from what you like to do. Now, there's a fine line there between finding something that you really like to do that's not able to make money versus something that can make money that you're not going to enjoy at all. So you got to find a blend there, something that you can tolerate, that you enjoy doing, but you can make a reasonable income. There's Connor. What's going on? So I know you guys are going into your senior year, so you have some time to contemplate everything I'm saying. But for those of you who are going to watch this after the fact and you're seniors and this is your last, stint here at high school, you guys got to figure out what you want to do with your life. And it's difficult to know. When I was your age, 18, 19 years old, I was living on my own. I had my own apartment. I was not taking classes or school seriously. I did not take anything seriously until I was like 24. I started college when I was 25 years old. And at that point, I got in and out in 3 years with a bachelor's in biochemistry and a minor in psychology. I had it in me the whole time, but I had no real desire to tap into that part of myself and start making a difference. The sooner you decide to, for lack of a better term, do something productive, whether that's going to be what you decide to do for the rest of your life or not, it doesn't matter. You don't have to make that decision now. Just do something, okay? You should be doing something to better yourself every day, whether that's going to college, pursuing a degree that you're interested in, or going into the trades, becoming a plumber, an electrician, a carpenter, anything like that. Or just doing something online like I do with the YouTube. There's methods of making money that you can lead a very lucrative life. But you have to weigh the costs and the risks as well as the rewards for any choice you make. But keep in mind, you're going to make a choice. You can change your mind, but you have to commit to that choice and see it through before you change your mind. I know a number of students, naturally being a teacher and have gone to college myself, who freshman year, they have chosen a major. Sophomore year, they changed their major. Junior year, they changed their major. Senior year, they change their major, and then they're a senior for another 2 or 3 years, and they're in college for 6, 7, 8 years to get a bachelor's. And that's just, it's counterproductive. What you need to do is pick something and commit to it. As long as you're picking something that you know you can make money with and moving forward from there, once you're making some money and you have an income and you're out on your own and you're being a productive citizen, then you can start to make plans to change. But you can't change anything if you haven't done anything. This is just my word of advice. And now my wife is checking in with some hearts. Hi, sweetheart. I love you too. And she'll tell you everything that I'm telling you. I know people who have not gone to college or did not graduate who make as much money or more than me. And I graduated college with probably about $100,000 worth of student debt. Seems counterproductive. If I, had chosen wisely or made up my mind and committed to something, I probably would have been better off. I'm not telling you what to commit to. That's up to you. But the idea of a commitment, seeing it through, getting to the end, start getting a regular adult income, then you can make plans to modify that to have a better life. A lot of people get it right the first time. Other people takes 2 or 3 tries. Career changes throughout their life. It's just a fact of life. But do yourself a favor. I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart. Please, from the bottom of my heart, pick something that you know you can make money with. I'm telling you, your life will be a lot easier. But once you start getting that cash coming in and you're supporting yourself or your family or your parents or loved ones in general, once you have that base of regular financial stability without making poor decisions along the way, you can then go, okay, I got my own place, whether it's a house or an apartment or a condo, whatever. I'm supporting myself. I'm in my early to mid-20s. I'm doing better than most people my age. Once you're at that point and you know you have something that you can use for the rest of your life to survive, eat, and be happy, you then can go on and make some changes in your life to make it even better. So I'm just hypothetically, throwing things at the wall here. You got to find something that makes you happy that you can survive with. Because trust me, if you're not surviving, you're not that happy. Okay? You can have a hobby that makes you happy, but you need a job and an income and a career that makes you survive. Okay? So you got to find that balance. But anyway, here's the deal. Hypothetically, let's say you graduate high school and you go to college. Okay, so Connor, you're throwing some things here. You say, I was thinking about being an IT person. Thought it seems good since I like working with computers. Perfect idea. Okay, let's say you graduate high school and you go to college and you get your bachelor's in computer science or computer information systems or whatever they call it nowadays. So now you got your bachelor's and you're a certified computer guy. You get a job and you're working, let's pick a random number. Let's say $50,000 a year. I don't know if that's realistic, if it's on the low end or the high end for somebody with a bachelor's in a degree like that. I have no idea, but I'm just picking $50,000, okay? Let's say you make $50,000 a year and you're going to live off of like 40, which is very doable, okay? People live off less than half of that every year. $40,000, you can have all the food you need, you can have your own place, you could start stocking away for retirement. You could pay off any debt you might have, whatever. Then you take that $10,000, okay? That's less than $1,000 a month, okay? And you put that towards retirement or a future career change. Because once you have that basis, that savings, that nest egg, that fail-safe, whatever you want to call it, you then have options. Okay? Very few people have the options of going, man, I got $10,000 in the bank. I could tell my boss to go screw himself and then all of a sudden have a new career if for some reason that doesn't work out. But if you don't have a career and a boss, you can't save up money to have that backup. Now, careers to contemplate are entirely up to you. I'm not telling you what to decide, but what I would recommend is, depending on your family situation with this coronavirus and essential services, I would look around, consider the type of people who were not allowed to go to work, and instead consider the type of people that were required. Tradesmen, the electricians, plumbers, mechanics, things like that. These guys were not out of work. Their business and hours may have taken a hit because there's less work to do, but they were still able to work. Even a guy like me, where I'm doing landscaping, landscaping and lawn services were considered essential services. Okay? So I could teach in the morning and then go and continue working after school. And that was like, my life really didn't change all that much, to be honest with you. Even during all this quarantine and pandemic stuff, I still had the same amount of money coming in, and I'm comfortable. Okay, I got that stimulus check. You know what I did with that stimulus check? You guys have heard of the stimulus check, right? Basically, with the government shutting everything down, they were pressured and forced to send out checks to every citizen who filed their taxes last year, and it was $1,200. You know what I did with that $1,200? I put it in the bank. I don't need it. So what I did was I put it into an investment account, and I bought stocks, and it's now increased in value without me even doing anything, because I had the good fortune of having a position, a job, a business where I could continue to make money. I wasn't sitting on the couch, bummed out, and starving. I was fortunate enough to choose something that everybody needs no matter what happens. Grass needs to be cut. If you look at certain township code requirements, if you don't cut your grass, you get a ticket. So imagine if all these houses had 6-foot tall grasses. What would happen is the animals would move in. You would get raccoons and possum and deer living in people's backyards because now there's new habitats. And if trees fall in the storms like we had, who's going to cut those trees up? Guys like me. So you need to consider all the essential and non-essential businesses and think about that as to what the government deems important. Barbers, hairstylists, all that. A light was shine on companies like that, restaurants, bartenders, all that stuff. A light was shown. A spotlight was put on these businesses as the government does not deem them as essential. So it might be a risky position moving forward now that we have seen that the government can in fact just go, no, we got to shut everything down. They could do that anytime they want, so you have to be careful. Now, you could become a teacher like myself. That is a very stable and perk-filled job. I get summers off. I have great health care. I get a decent paycheck. Everything's great. I'm still working both of my jobs. So you have to consider these things when you're looking into what you want to do for the rest of your life. But keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the rest of your life. It could be your first career. Just choose wisely. Because once you have that career with that money coming in and you're now responsible for yourself and you don't have to rely on your parents and you're moving forward with life, that gives you options. Okay? That gives you the freedom to choose. Money doesn't make people happy, but options do, and it takes money to give you options. So just be careful. Keep on grinding. The harder you work now, the easier your life will be later. And trust me, I know of a lot of students who are just taking this opportunity to do whatever they want People are sleeping in till 2 or 3 o'clock and staying up all night. They miss all the videos. They forget to do all the work, or they don't even try to do the work, and they're just whatever. Like this is a vacation, okay? Everybody got an extended summer vacation apparently. It's not really the case. And you guys, in particular, Connor and Kaylin, you showed up here every day. You said hi. You asked questions. You gave me input. You even jumped in on discussions that were not part of the curriculum, and you saw me every day, and I saw you every day, and I appreciate that, and thank you. I really, it means a lot that you guys did this, not only for me, but for you. So I appreciate it. Does mean a lot. I put a lot of effort into these videos, and just ask my wife. I have probably several $100s, if not several $1,000s worth of equipment that I utilized for this stuff, and this was fun. So I wish it was a little different, and I wish we were still in school for certain reasons, but I just wish you guys the best, and I know you're going to go out there and kick some ass. Just keep it up, all right? Keep staying diligent, keep staying consistent, keep doing what you know is going to make your life easier in the future, and that could mean anything. That could mean working harder today and putting that money away so tomorrow you might not have to, and tomorrow could be years from now. So if you have any questions regarding specifics, I was very vague, but if you have any questions regarding specifics of what I wish I had done when I was your age, feel free to send me an email or anything like that, and stay in touch over the summer. You guys in particular, you really stepped it up. I appreciate that. So with that, it's been over 15 minutes of me just rambling about how to approach life a little bit better. And don't take any day for granted. And with that, I'm going to leave you guys. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it. I will be back at 9 a.m. for my other class. Feel free to join then. I'll probably do a similar speech, but I said so much, I don't know if I'm going to remember everything I just said to you guys, so it might be slightly different. You get the idea. And, I'm going to take off. You guys have a great summer. Come say hi in the spring if we're in school. If not, send me an email anytime. I'll answer any questions. And keep an eye out for some grades. But you guys are going to be just fine. Okay? You two in particular are going to be just fine. I promise. All right? So, take it easy. Be good. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Stay out of trouble. Take it easy. I'll talk to you again soon. right, here we are. Last day. This is it. This is the last day, last video, last live stream. And then it's summer vacation. So, I did this whole rant at the... hands are a little dirty. I was working on the mower this morning in between classes. So anyway, earlier today at 8 a.m., I went off on a little rant about, 2020 in general and your future and the choices you should make and all that stuff. So I would suggest you go back and watch that at the beginning, 20 minutes or so, no big deal. And I want to thank everybody who consistently checked in and always said hi and always paid attention and always did their thing. You guys, I know who you are. You're going to be fine. Your grades are going to be good. No worries there. So in the next day or two, I'm going to take some time and get all the grades updated. There's some assignments I got to look at and put some grades in. But if you did the assignments, you're good. Okay, no worries there. All right, let's say hi to Nick and Matt. Thanks for checking in pretty consistently, you guys. Matt, you were here every day. Nick, I'm assuming you were here almost every day. You didn't say hi as much as everybody else, but I'm assuming you were here. So, yeah, I would recommend go back and watch the beginning of this video, the first 20 minutes or so, and you'll get a good feeling of what I was trying to explain. It would be difficult to recreate that for you guys, so I would recommend just watching it, and you get the idea. So, yes, very epic, Nick. Very epic last day. So I even got a better camera for today. This is actually my cell phone that I was able to rig up as the webcam through my live streaming software that is uploaded to YouTube in real time with a small delay. Yeah. So, this was a weird year, and I just want to thank you guys for being so patient with all the staff and myself included of just trying to do the best we can for you guys and vice versa. So thank you for that and hanging in there. There'll be no video tomorrow. Wednesday's our breather day, and Thursday's the last day. I'm going to call today the last day. So that's pretty much it. There's not much else I can say besides just go back and watch the beginning of this, stay out of trouble, stay healthy, make good choices, do what's right, all these little taglines that adults give you as advice as you get older. Yeah, it's a little crisper. This is the camera that I would use for the whiteboard for the past week or so, 2 weeks maybe, of because I was unhappy with the webcam that I was using. It was blurry, so I rigged up the camera from my phone on this boom here. It's another one of these booms that's connected to the other side of my desk, and I can move around, and then it's got a flexible swivel head on it that I can aim the phone even better, and that's what I've been using for the whiteboard. So I just re-aimed it, knowing that it's a better picture than my laptop or my webcam. So I got 3 cameras right here, plus a camcorder around here somewhere that I hope to use one day for these live streams. So without further ado, I'm going to wish you guys the best of luck. If you're juniors currently and we're going to be back in school in September, hopefully, come say hi. Just have a great summer. Make all good choices, like I said. Help your parents, please. They've had a tough time as it is, and you've been home this whole time, probably bugging them. So do what you got to do, and just, do your best. That's all we can ask. All right, I'm going to go away now. Thank you for everything. Have a great summer. All that good stuff. Go back and watch the beginning of this video, and it will be the entire message that I just wouldn't be able to recreate. All right? In the meantime, if you guys have any questions or anything you need, feel free to email me anytime. I'll do my best to get back to you as quick as I can. But with summer, I can't guarantee I'll be checking my email every day. It is what it is. So, yeah. Cool, guys. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you again soon. Again, go back, watch. I'm out of here. Have a good summer. Take it easy. Be safe. You too, Nick. Take it easy. All right? Bye, guys.